Welcome to my garage. This is where the magic happens. Let's give you a tour. Look at this guy. You ever seen the black hole? Small action figure of me. That's me in Tahiti. Oh, this one's magical. There's a poster. That's my book cover. Welcome to Awesome on Alli. Alright, this week on Awesome on Alli, we got a great show for you. We're going to start things off with the top 5 videos of the week. These are the videos that are making the rounds on my computer and hopefully yours very soon. We're also going to have the second part of the Mountain Lab retrospective. Now, the DC Mountain Lab, it is shut down, but I went up there, stomped around, and I'm going to go through some of the best times that I've had there over the years. Then we've got a product review for you. We've got the new Quiksilver Cipher Wetsuit. I'm going to tell you why that is the suit that you need to have if you're going in the water this winter. And then we're going to go all the way to Oslo, Norway for the Snowboard World Championships. You know they got half pipe, you know they got slopestyle, but quarterpipe? Who does that anymore? One person in particular, Mr. Terje Haakonsen. All right, all that and more coming up on Awesome on Alli. All right, here we go with our top 5 videos of the week. At number 5, we have something that's not really related to skateboarding, snowboarding, or surfing, or anything you would find on an action sports website. However, I will say that this is an extreme activity. Glozell doing the cinnamon challenge. And if you listen closely, you can actually hear Glozell fart about halfway through her ingesting of the cinnamon. She used a ladle. Why would you use a ladle?
Hello, this is Glozell. Is you okay? Is you good? Because I wanted to know. Okay, so 150 kabillion people have been asking me to do the cinnamon challenge. What's so challenging about cinnamon? Cinnamon is good for you. So I have a spoon, and I don't have a spoon bigger than this because I don't know how much you're supposed to take, so. All right, so here's the cinnamon, all right? All right, here it goes.
Wow, Glozell, very impressive.
Over and out. Over and out.
And our number 4 video this week is Jacob Sutton wearing an LED suit while snowboarding. Now at first, when I first saw this video, I thought it was something being done in After Effects or something, but no. It's an LED suit being worn at night, shredding some powder. It's pretty cool, the effects are unbelievable. Like an alien. I hope he's not doing this in some backwoods town because he's liable to be shot by one of the locals. And the number 3 video this week takes us all the way to India. Now, to say that India has some very unusual sights, sounds, and smells is an understatement. A bunch of skaters went there, documented this thing in beautiful fashion, really captures the way India is and how skateboarding would be if you went there and shredded. One thing to remember while you're in India, never ask for a double-double. They worship cows. And the number 2 video this week that has me absolutely ecstatic is my friend Micah Matson shredding a wuss pipe in his garage. Micah Matson rode for Zero for a long time, and since then, well, now he's a train conductor, but he still knows how to have a good time. This is the embodiment of fun.
Special things as you do. For that, my love, I will always choose you. I will always choose you. Baby, I want you. The queen of my dream, my youth for me. I want you. You make waves in all the time.
And the number 1 video this week, drum roll please. It has to be Ken Block and Nick Swartzen unveiling Ken's new 2012 livery program for his Ford rally car. This is really funny. It has Nick Swartzen dressed up pretending to be Ken Block. Ken Block is doing the interview with a very nice mustache.
It's been a while since you and Travis Pastrana have gone head to head. Are you looking forward to the competition he brings to Global Rallycross?
I don't know who that is. Is that the drummer from Blink-182? I love that guy.
This being your 3rd year of racing in the WRC, what are your hopes and goals?
Yeah, the thing... I'm sorry. Can I get some water? That's too much! Ouch!
100-acre wood. You've raced there 5 times and won each time. Are you planning on a 6th?
Yes. Yes.
You seem pretty confident. What's your secret weapon?
Machete. And also, girls.
All right, so that wraps up our top 5 videos of the week. Stick with us, lots more action coming up.
That's it for me, man. I'm out of here.
All right, so the World Championships of Snowboarding just got done with in Norway. We all know that there's snowboard halfpipe and there's snowboard slopestyle every single week at every different contest that's around. Now, we don't see a lot of quarterpipe events very often, and when we do see them, one name usually rises to the top, and that's Terje Haakonsen.
Another thing too, if you only see you're gonna hang up a little bit, slightly, you can almost like push your tail down, you would slow down, and you almost get like a smooth thing. You think you're gonna bounce and hang up and die, but it actually kind of like just rolls you over the whole thing.
Terje, he's been gunning for that world record air for a long time now, 10 meters.
Myself, I don't have any new tricks.
Sorry.
I probably lost a couple of tricks in those years, but I think I still can go pretty high.
So what is it about riding a quarterpipe that makes it so special? You know, is it the tricks that you can do out of it?
We're up here at the quarterpipe practice. I'm standing right next to Matt Ladley. Tricks or are you going big?
I don't know. Probably stick to some shredders today, just kind of get the feel for it.
Arguably, the best thing for the spectators and for the riders is just to do a method backside air out of this thing. That is absolutely massive. Now, you can go as big as you can go fast, but the fact of the matter is, once you hit the bottom of that transition, gravity wants to squish you and compress you into a little ball and spit you out the top. And if you don't have the right amount of strength, you don't have the skill, it's like bug on a windshield. Or get spit out the top of the quarterpipe, and you could potentially fall 50 feet to dead flat.
Don't fucking ollie because you're gonna land in the flat. You know, like, if you pop, you go that way.
I'm saying that it is arguably the hardest of all of the disciplines of snowboarding to be really good at. It's the amount of speed that you need to take to go into these things to actually do anything impressive. Who's the king of that? Well, there's only one, Terje Haakonsen. He's been pushing the limits of how high you can go out of a quarterpipe for the past 20 years. Now, Terje is no spring chicken anymore. I was competing against him when I was at my heyday. And man, I'm telling you, for a guy to come down that thing and go almost 30 feet out the top of a quarterpipe, That is definitely saying something.
And the winner is Terje Haakonsen.
My hat goes off to Terje. You're the king. You always will be.
You are watching AWSM on Alli with Todd Richards.
Product review time. This week, it's all about the Cipher FuseFlex. Not just a Cipher wetsuit, the Cipher FuseFlex. I'm gonna get to the bottom of what Cipher FuseFlex really means. It's a mouthful. This is the 4.3 model for the cold weather. Chilly Willy. So I'm gonna try this thing on. I'm just gonna be in a wetsuit. People like that. Some people. First of all, you're gonna see that this is a front zip wetsuit. The deal with that being freeing up your shoulders, letting your shoulders be more loose for paddling. Also is for not letting any water in. The big deal with the FuseFlex from Quiksilver is the taped seams. And all the seams on the inside of this thing you can see here, all around here. It's not stitched. So the advantage of the no stitch on the suit is that there's less likelihood of cold water getting in. As you see here in the back, you've got the tape seams all the way down here into the knee pad area and the crotch area. This is supposed to be the most flexible suit, the Cipher series that Quiksilver has. We are at the Mountain Lab. You guys remember that from the Mountain Lab movies. The first Mountain Lab 1.5. It's the DC Research and Design Center that Ken Block had established here outside of Park City, Utah, many, many years ago. Standing right now on the platform where the big jump and the little jump were.
Whoa! Todd Richards. You know what I'm saying? Todd Richards coming out here providing some big air for me, which no one else has seemed to want to get involved in.
Right there was the wall ride.
Lying, lying, twisting the truth. Haven't got the slightest and I have no proof.
Right over there I did the world's smallest curb McTwist. During the Sundance, Pastrana came out to the lab. He'd never snowboarded before.
This should be easy. I mean, I flipped a lawnmower. How hard can it be?
Travis and Ken are just hyper competitive, and it went down that Ken could do backflips and Travis couldn't. And Travis just fancies himself the ultimate of extreme athletes. So Travis decided he was going to learn how to do backflips, and he couldn't even go straight on a snowboard. So he did a half backflip right there and just canceled himself. Ken had this remote control, old school. You'd plug this, looked like an old school Atari controller that you would plug into the TV. And I remember putting it in Ika's pants, and we were pretending that I was controlling him, riding behind him video style. The rope tow over there was called the Little Biggie, AKA the Afterbang Express, AKA the Sal Masticala Embarrasser. Sal just got owned by the rope tow for 15 minutes. I remember Eddie just shutting the stair feature down.
That was officially the best 3 shots I've ever filmed in a row.
Wow.
By far. Are you kidding me?
Some of my favorite memories ever snowboarding, coming up, being able to ride with you and everybody else on the team. I was completely starstruck for a while there, man, and just trying to just an awesome place to go and get away from everything and kind of be in our own private zone. So really miss that place. Some of the best memories ever, though, for sure, is can't even explain it. Nothing else compares to that place.
Yeah, seriously. Parker painted the pink missile. All of his handprints were all over it. There's an amazing picture of Travis Parker and myself both on the missile at the same time. I have a huge one hanging in my house in Breckenridge, and I look at that, and that to me sums up how fun the Mountain Lab was. Travis had some of the most creative stuff that went down at the lab.
And how was that our love won't step back?
The big C corner rail over here, Jake Welsh did a frontside board slide around that whole thing. Even Renee out here dressed up as JD in the woods. He had his weird characters that he would come out here dressed up as. Sucks to see that it maybe won't ever be that again. I just want to thank Ken Block and DC for
giving us, the DC team, a place to play for so many years. I mean, it literally is the ultimate playground.
All right, so that does it for us here on Awesome on Alli. Remember to hit the subscribe button. It makes me happy. It'll make you happy too. You can email me at awesome, AWSM, at AlliSports.com with your comments. We'll see you here next week for more top 5 videos, more stories, and more action. I've got a mini ramp to finish building, so I'm gonna split.